Hello everyone and welcome. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and enigmatic songs in rock history, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. This isn't just a song, it's a musical odyssey, a 6-minute suite that defies categorization and continues to captivate audiences decades after its release. So, buckle up as we explore the history, composition, lyrics, and legacy of this masterpiece. Bohemian Rhapsody was released as a single in 1975, the lead track from Queen's fourth studio album, A Night at the Opera. Written by the band's lead singer, the incomparable Freddie Mercury, the song is notable for its unusual structure. Rather than adhering to the conventional verse-chorus format, Bohemian Rhapsody is a suite of distinct sections, a musical tapestry woven with threads of ballad, opera, and hard rock. This ambitious structure, combined with the song's length of almost 6 minutes, made it a risky proposition for a single at the time. The song's journey began in the late 1960s, when Mercury, then a keyboard player in the band Smile, started developing musical ideas that would eventually find their way into Bohemian Rhapsody. One piece, known as the Cowboy Song, contained the now famous line, "Mama, just killed a man." Producer Roy Thomas Baker, who began working with Queen in 1972, recalled Mercury playing the opening ballad section for him on the piano, and then declaring, "And this is where the opera section comes in." Guitarist Brian May described Mercury's blueprint for the song as intriguing and original. According to May, the song was all in Freddie's mind before they started recording, which was unusual for Queen, as they often wrote their material in the studio. The recording process for Bohemian Rhapsody was as complex and ambitious as the song itself. Queen spent a month rehearsing at Ridge Farm Studio in Surrey in mid-1975, and drummer Roger Taylor recalled the song being one of their focuses. Recording began on August 24, 1975, at Rockfield Studio 1 in South Wales. Due to the technological limitations of the time, the band had to bounce the tracks across 8 generations of 24-track tape, meaning they required nearly 200 tracks for overdubs. In total, 5 studios were used: Rockfield, Roundhouse, SARM Studios, Scorpio Sound, and Wessex Sound Studios. The song can be broken into 6 main parts: an intro, a ballad segment, a guitar solo, an operatic passage, a hard rock section, and a reflective coda. The intro is an a cappella 5-part harmony, questioning if life is real or just fantasy. This section is primarily in 4/4 time, with some bars in 5/4, showcasing the song's intricate rhythmic structure. The ballad section follows, introducing the narrative of a man who has killed someone. It's here that we hear the iconic line, "Mama, just killed a man," setting a dramatic tone. As the ballad progresses, the speaker expresses remorse and bids the world goodbye. Brian May imitates a bell tree during the line, "Sends shivers down my spine," by playing the strings of his guitar on the other side of the bridge. A guitar solo, played and composed by Brian May, leads into the operatic interlude. This section, a dramatic shift in style, features extensive vocal multi-tracking, depicting the narrator's descent into hell. The choir effect was created by having May, Mercury, and Taylor repeatedly sing their vocal parts, resulting in 180 separate overdubs. These overdubs were then combined into submixes. According to Roger Taylor, the voices of May, Mercury, and himself created a wide vocal range. The band used a bell effect for lyrics like "Magnifico" and "Let Me Go." The operatic section took about 3 weeks to finish using the 24-track technology available at the time. Producer Roy Thomas Baker stated that every time Freddie came up with another Galileo, I would add another piece of tape to the reel, and that they kept wearing out the tape, requiring transfers. The operatic section features the lines, "Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?" and mentions Galileo Galilei, Figaro, and Beelzebub. The operatic section transitions into a hard rock interlude with a guitar riff written by Mercury. The lyrics here, sung by a quadruple-track Mercury, express anger and betrayal. The song builds to a finale with a retardando, then concludes with a coda. The song is in the keys of B major, E major, A major, and F major, and is primarily in 4/4 meter. The lyrics of Bohemian Rhapsody are as complex as the song's musical structure, and they have been the subject of much speculation and debate. Mercury himself refused to explain the song's meaning, only stating that it was about relationships. However, Brian May has suggested that the lyrics contain veiled references to Mercury's personal traumas, mentioning that Mercury was a complex person who concealed insecurities and problems. Roger Taylor maintained that the true meaning of the song is fairly self-explanatory, with just a bit of nonsense in the middle. Despite the band's reticence, many interpretations have emerged. Some critics believe the lyrics describe a suicidal murderer haunted by demons or depict events leading up to an execution. One theory points to Albert Camus' novel The Stranger as a possible inspiration. Another interpretation suggests that Bohemian Rhapsody is a modern take on the Faustian legend, where a young man sells his soul to the devil. Queen themselves offered an explanation in a leaflet included with a greatest hits cassette released in Iran, stating that the song is about a young man who accidentally kills someone, sells his soul to the devil, and then, on the night before his execution, calls for God, and with the help of angels, regains his soul from the devil. Music scholar Sheila Whiteley posits that the song provides an insight into Mercury's emotional state at the time, as he was living with Mary Austin but beginning a love affair with a man. Others interpret the song as a veiled reference to coming out and grappling with the social and legal repercussions of homosexuality at the time. Some even propose that the lyrics were written to fit the music and have no specific meaning. The song's title itself is significant. Bohemian refers to the unconventional and artistic lifestyle, while Rhapsody suggests a free-flowing, expressive musical composition. Upon its release, Bohemian Rhapsody faced initial skepticism. Executives felt the song's length made it commercially unviable and suggested that it would never be a hit. However, the band insisted on releasing the full, unedited version. The song was given a boost by DJ Kenny Everett, who played it repeatedly on his Capital Radio show. The song became the 1975 UK Christmas #1, holding the top position for 9 weeks. Bohemian Rhapsody was also the first song to get to #1 in the UK twice with the same version, and the only single to be Christmas #1 twice with the same version, topping the charts again in 1991 after Mercury's death. It was re-released as a double A-side single with These Are the Days of Our Lives. In the US, the song peaked at #9 in 1976, but reached #2 after being featured in the 1992 film Wayne's World. In 2004, the song was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Following the release of the 2018 biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, it became the most streamed song from the 20th century. In 2021, it was certified diamond in the US for combined digital sales/streams equal to 10 million units. The promotional video for Bohemian Rhapsody is considered groundbreaking and influential. It was shot at Elstree Studios in November 1975 and directed by Bruce Gowers in just 4 hours at a cost of £4,500. The video opens with a shot of the 4 band members standing in diamond formation with their heads tilted back in near darkness as they sing the a cappella part. The lights fade up, and the shots crossfade into close-ups of Mercury. This composition is the same as Mick Rock's cover photograph for their second album Queen II, a favorite image of the band inspired by Marlene Dietrich. The video then shifts to the band playing their instruments. In the opera section of the video, the scene reverts to the Queen II's standing positions, after which they perform once again on stage during the hard rock segment. The visual effect of Mercury's face cascading away was achieved by pointing the camera at a monitor, creating visual feedback. The honeycomb illusion was created using a shaped lens. In the closing seconds of the video, Roger Taylor is depicted stripped to the waist, striking the tam-tam, a nod to the rank organization's gongman. The video's success helped establish the music video as a standard promotional tool. Queen made the video to avoid having to mime to the complex song on top of the pops, and because they had a show in Dundee scheduled on the day of filming. The video is hailed as launching the MTV age. Critical reception for Bohemian Rhapsody was initially mixed, but retrospective reviews have acclaimed it as one of the greatest songs of all time. Alan Jones of Melody Maker described it as a superficially impressive pastiche of incongruous musical styles. Ray Foxcoming of Record Mirror found it lacking a selling point, although he thought it would be a hit. Sounds magazine called it a dazzlingly clever epic from the fevered mind of Freddie Mercury. Cashbox called it a softly sung ode to the prospect of moving on from staidways, while Record World deemed it a majestic vocal performance that takes on operatic proportions. Today, Bohemian Rhapsody is often regarded as the band's signature song and has appeared in numerous polls of the greatest songs in popular music. It ranked at number 17 on Rolling Stone's 2021 list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. A Rolling Stone reader's poll ranked Mercury's vocal performance as the greatest in rock history. The song's musical impact has been far-reaching. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys praised it as the most competitive thing that's come along in ages. Producer Steve Levine said the track broke all sonic production barriers, similar to the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations, Phil Spector's Be My Baby, and 10cc's I'm Not in Love. Greg Lake acknowledged that he was beaten by one of the greatest records ever made, describing it as a once-in-a-lifetime recording. Author Johann Eisentraut wrote that the song had astounding success, bearing many of the hallmarks of the prog genre, but with more accessibility, allowing it to communicate beyond the usual confines of the style. The new Rolling Stone album guide described it as either a prog rock benchmark or the most convoluted novelty song ever recorded. The Economist called it one of the most innovative pieces of the progressive rock era, noting how it imported a miniature opera into rock music. Music writers Pete Brown and H.P. Newquist compared the song to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, noting the similar structures, but pointing out that Queen opted for operatic grandeur, while Zeppelin meshed folk influences with heavy metal. Tom Service of The Guardian examined the song's relationship with the traditions of classical music, highlighting the unity and diversity found in the works of Beethoven and Mozart. Bohemian Rhapsody experienced a resurgence in popularity in 1992 when it was featured in the film Wayne's World. The scene, in which the characters headbang in a car to the hard rock part of the song, helped introduce it to a new generation. The film's director was initially hesitant to use the song, but Mike Myers insisted that it fit the scene. The Wayne's World video version of Bohemian Rhapsody won Queen its only MTV Video Music Award for Best Video from a Film, and when Brian May and Roger Taylor accepted the award, Brian May was overcome with emotion and said that Freddie would be tickled. In the 2018 Queen biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody, Mike Myers makes a cameo as a fictional record executive who pans the song and refuses to release it, referencing the scene from Wayne's World. The song has received numerous awards and accolades. It received 2 Grammy Award nominations in 1977. In 1977, the British phonographic industry named it the best British single of the period 1952 to 77. The Guinness Book of Records named it the top British single of all time in 2002. It is listed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. In 2004, it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. In 2018, Bohemian Rhapsody officially became the most streamed song from the 20th century and the most streamed classic rock song of all time. The video surpassed 1 billion views on YouTube in 2019, making it the oldest music video to reach that milestone. In 2022, the single was selected by the U.S. Library of Congress for preservation in the National Recording Registry. Bohemian Rhapsody has consistently ranked high in various polls. In a 2001 poll by The Observer, it came second to John Lennon's Imagine. In a 2002 poll conducted for Guinness World Records British Hit Singles, it was voted Britain's favorite single. In the Netherlands, it has consistently been in the top 5 of the annual year-end Top 100 Tijden, topping the list 8 times. Since 1999, in the Dutch Top 2000 poll, the song has been ranked first in all but 5 years. In a 2012 Rolling Stone Readers poll, it was voted the best vocal performance in rock history. In a 2012 ITV poll in the UK, it topped the list of the nation's favorite number 1. The song has been covered and parodied by numerous artists. Weird Al Yankovic's 1993 album Lollapalooza includes a polka version called Bohemian Polka. To mark the 40th anniversary of Bohemian Rhapsody, the song was released on a limited edition 12 vinyl in 2015. Also, A Night at the Odeon, Live at Hammersmith 75, which includes the first live recorded performance of the song, was released. In an auction of Freddie Mercury's items held in 2023, the Yamaha Baby grand piano he used to compose Bohemian Rhapsody sold for £1.7 million, and his handwritten lyrics went for £1.38 million. Performing Bohemian Rhapsody live presented unique challenges for the band. The operatic segment was too complex to perform live, so the band played it from tape while they were off stage. For the a cappella opening, Mercury tried various ways of introducing the song, sometimes subbing in the a cappella opening of Mustafa. During their 1982 Hot Space tour, Mercury would sometimes improvise on the piano before beginning the ballad section of Bohemian Rhapsody. At Live Aid, where it was their opening song, Mercury commenced with the ballad section. Initially, after the song's release, the operatic section was a challenge, and the band split the song into 3 sections to be played at different points during the show. In 1976 concerts, the operatic section from the album was played from tape as the introduction to the set list, with Mercury singing the line, "I see a little silhouette of a man," live during the playback. Starting with the A Day at the Races tour in 1977, the band adopted their lasting live performance approach. The opening ballad would be played live, followed by May's guitar solo. Then the band would leave the stage, and the operatic section would be played from tape with color stage lights and sometimes portions of the video. This style was used for the Freddie Mercury tribute concert, where Elton John sang the opening ballad and Axl Rose sang the hard rock section. Queen plus Paul Rodgers also performed the song throughout their tours, accompanied by a video of Mercury. The personnel involved in the recording of Bohemian Rhapsody were Freddie Mercury on lead and backing vocals, piano, and operatic vocals, Brian May on electric guitar and operatic vocals, Roger Taylor on drums, timpani, gong, and operatic vocals, and John Deacon on bass guitar. Bohemian Rhapsody has achieved incredible commercial success, earning multiple certifications. It has been certified 8x Platinum in Australia, Platinum in Brazil, 7x Platinum in Canada, 3x Platinum in Denmark, 3x Gold in Germany, 5x Platinum in Italy, Gold in Japan, 7x Platinum in New Zealand, 4x Platinum in Portugal, 5x Platinum in Spain, 5x Platinum in the United Kingdom, and Diamond in the United States for digital sales and streams. It is the UK's 3rd best-selling single of all time, and it topped the charts in several countries, selling over 6 million copies worldwide. Bohemian Rhapsody remains a cultural touchstone, a testament to Queen's musical genius and Freddie Mercury's singular vision. Its innovative structure, evocative lyrics, and powerful performances have cemented its place in music history.